This video lesson is a continuation of our work with Heron's formula. Now, Heron's formula is a formula for the area using just the three side lengths of a triangle. But in this problem, what we're asked to find is the length of this line segment AD. Now, AD is the height, which is perpendicular to the base BC. So, if we have a height and a base, then we can actually calculate the area. So we have the three side lengths, 13, 14, 15, so we can calculate a number for the area, which we will do, and that will be using Heron's formula. But we can also write down the area in terms of h and the base that it intersects, which has length 14. So we do know that the area has to equal to 1/2 times 14 times h, which is 7h. And h is that length of AD that we are looking for. So since we don't actually know what the area is yet, we're just going to have to write this down on top and just remember that area is 7h. So now how can we calculate area? Well, all three side lengths are given. So Heron's formula works. So remember, to calculate the area with Heron's formula, first we're going to have to calculate the semi-perimeter, or half the perimeter. So you have these three side lengths, and so the semi-perimeter is equal to 13 plus 14 plus 15, all over 2. So it's the perimeter divided by 2. And so that's going to be 42 over 2, which is 21. So we have a semi-perimeter of 21. So I'm going to write it down in this corner here. And now we're going to apply it in Heron's formula. So according to Heron's formula, we have area equal to the square root of, we have the semi-perimeter minus one side, semi-perimeter minus another side, semi-perimeter minus the last side. And so we simplify this and we get that this is equal to, and remember we have the 13, the 14, the 15 here in semi-perimeter, so it's that very symmetric, very nice formula with a lot of the semi-perimeters, the 21s appearing, and 13, 14, 15 each appearing once. And when we simplify this, we get 21 times 6 times 7 times 8, all square root. So you could plug this into a calculator and it would give you directly that the answer is going to be 84. But we can also just see this without plugging it into a calculator as follows. So 21 is 3 times 7, and 6 is 2 times 3. Then we have 7, and then 8 is 2 times 4. And then we can just reorder these things. And we have 2 3's, so that's a 3 squared. And we have 2 2's, so that's a 4, and then the other 4. And 2 7's, 7 squared. So we have 3 squared, 4 squared, 7 squared, all multiplied together. So then if we take the square root, then the area is equal to the square root of 3 squared times 4 squared times 7 squared. And taking the square root gets rid of all those squares and just get 3 times 4 times 7. And that's just 12 times 7, which is 84. So one way or the other, we get that the area is equal to exactly 84. Well, that's really nice, because earlier we calculated that the area has to equal to 7 times h. So if we want to calculate h, now we can do it. Because look, we have area equals 7h equals 84. Now we just have one variable, h, and solving for it is just dividing by 7. 84 over 7 is equal to 12. So the height must be 12. The length of AD is 12. And that concludes the problem. Well, I hope that was useful for you, and thank you for watching this video lesson.